Hey, what is up, guys? My name is Cartoons, and today we're going to be talking about balancing. We're going to be talking about balancing both gaming and school because I get a lot of questions about how do you balance gaming and school and videos and live streaming and working out and eating and doing all these things, um, because it is hard to do, and it took me a while and a lot of studying to understand the best way to go about it for me, and I figured that I would just relay what I do to you guys and see if you would take it up for yourself. The main thing that I do is that I like to go into Notepad, and I just open up a Notepad file, and I pretty much just write down make a video, uh, do X, Y, Z things, and work out. I just have this list of what I'm supposed to do for the day. That's the first thing I do in my day. And with that being said, it takes a little bit of time to look at this throughout your day and just be like, okay, I need to do this. And over time, you're going to see this list, and then you're going to just accomplish things, and you're just going to be like, okay, I worked out, boom. And say, okay, I gotta get my car battery done. All right, an hour later, okay, got that done. List gets shorter. Okay, I did Z. All right, cool. Okay, I did X, so we're good. Now you have two things left. All right, so you did this and you did this, and you're good to go after that. You got your stuff done, and that's really important because once you get this list done, you're done with your day. You're done. That's it. And, look, you get that list done, and then World of Warcraft is in front of you for you to play. But with all that being said, it's not only is it just getting that list done and just balancing it through that, but that's how I do it anyways. Is I just make that notepad list, and then I just get things done throughout the day and just X things out until they're done. But the crazy part is mentally prioritizing everything that you have to do over your hobby. And your hobby may not be playing World of Warcraft. It could be playing tennis. Your hobby could be, I don't know, man, freaking taking photos or looking at watches or, just doing whatever it is that you love to do. But, you have to prioritize it over, or you have to prioritize your main goals over what you do hobby-wise. So, for example, playing World of Warcraft is a little bit different for me because this is my job. So, as opposed to maybe if you are a pre-med student, okay, for example, you're a pre-med student, you want to become a doctor, you want to become a neurologist, okay, you want to play with people's brains outside of just talking to them, obviously, literally playing with their brains. So if that is your main goal in life, you want to be a neurologist, you want to literally have surgery on people's brains, I don't think it's the best idea to mentally prioritize playing World of Warcraft over what it is that you want to do in the future. And yeah, maybe schooling sucks. Maybe the goal that you've laid out for yourself for this year, maybe it's a huge grind and it just sucks, but you have to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And when you do, which a lot of you probably do, if you have a goal, you obviously seek the achievement after that, and that's very valuable to you. But when you have that goal, nothing else should matter. In my opinion, I feel if I wanted to be a bodybuilder, that was my goal, I wouldn't be sitting here. I would be making food all the time, and then I would be in the gym one, maybe two times a day, getting all this stuff done, and just putting everything towards that goal because that's my dream. That's what I want to achieve. And there's nothing more than that or less than that I can achieve because that's my goal at the time. And I want to get every single thing done every single day, at least, these few steps forward to become what I want to become. And that all starts with a list, my friends. X, Y, and Z. Finish everything for the day, and then you can then you can play your World of Warcraft. Then you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Then you can play your tennis or cook your food or look at watches or take photos, whatever it is that you want to do. That all just takes a little bit of time, and you have to get all your stuff done, but find a system that works for you. I actually have a couple whiteboards up here that instead of just doing this notepad list, I have this whiteboard. You can't see it because it's out of the camera shot, but I have these whiteboards that I write really big projects down, and I wrote a calendar, and I just wrote exactly what to do on these days, and I achieve everything about that before I go into like looking at World of Warcraft or just like binge playing or binge watching a TV show or something like that. But yeah, you know, it takes a lot of time, but if you really enjoy your hobby a lot, then you'll find a way to get all your work done before you get into that hobby. And if playing a video game, for example, is the only thing you want to do ever, then maybe you should start looking into how you can make that happen. Maybe you can look into being like a professional gamer, for example. You want to be the best World of Warcraft player? Well, make it happen and then make some money from it as well so you can live off that, because there's two things that I like to track in life, okay? There's two things that like ceases all reasonability to me. Happiness and survival. Okay, so happiness and survival. Am I surviving? Yes. But am I happy? No. Okay, let's make a change. Am I happy? Yes. Am I going to be homeless in 2 months? Oh, yeah. Okay, then I probably can't do that. But if you find what you're happy and you're surviving at, then there's like, that's all you need. And for me, that's making videos for you guys and live streaming for you guys. So, that's what I pursue, and that's what I love to do. And you know, I add other things in there like working out and doing stuff like that. But it's a journey, and you have to take steps every single day. So I hope that this helped out a little bit with you and your daily lifestyle, guys. If it did, feel free to leave a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It supports me. And then also you can feel free to subscribe to my channel to get notified for future videos. But other than that, I'm done for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Cartoons out.